Thanksgiving side dish. Okay, we're gonna do these based off of things that I've had at Thanksgiving, so I'm really sorry if you guys don't have your favorite things on here. Best Thanksgiving side dish based on my family Thanksgiving. Green beans, mashed potatoes, stuffing, and ooh, what's another? Ooh, I love cranberries. Cranberries / cranberry jam. Oh, I actually don't know if it's cranberry jam, but we're gonna call it cranberry jelly thing. Because I know, like, some years we've done the thing where you get the can and you just plop the can down on the plate and it's, like, in the shape of the can and turn it on its side. And some sort of, like, cranberry jelly. So, based on some of my favorite side dishes. Okay, let me get you guys set up on a tripod. Because I am going to need my hands to be looking at some things on my computer and get you guys all plugged in. There we go. How are you here first? I don't know. You know, recently it's actually been like taking longer for people to get into my live streams, and I don't know if that's just because a lot of people are back in school now because of the hurricane. Like, I was out of school from the hurricane, so I was filming at all times, and now I'm just filming at like whenever I kind of like get a minute to, so it's not as like often, so like people probably aren't really logging on as much and not seeing it as much, so yeah. Oh wait, you guys are voting already. Oh, I love mashed potatoes. The green beans. Okay, here's the thing about the green beans that my family makes. They're like in a crock pot and stuff. Those tend to be like some of my favorite. And my mom tried to make some for the first time that Joshua came over. Like the first time they met him. And she accidentally cooked them a little bit too long and they had a bit of a smoky taste, but they were really good still. Like, she thought she burned them. They just tasted a little smoky. It was pretty good. Oh yeah, I forgot to say with gravy, but like I know people who won't have gravy with it, or like there's different types of gravy and some people don't like one type and some people like the other type, so I just figured mashed potatoes and you can put gravy on anything you want, because people also put gravy on their stuffing. I like putting gravy on my stuffing. Oh my gosh, it is cold out here. I'm gonna use this blanket. This isn't mine, but it's just sitting out here, so I'm gonna borrow it. Oh my gosh, there's like 3 blankets. Hello from Italy. Ooh, that's cool. Or chunky mashed potatoes. Yeah, some people like chunkier, some people like smoother. Some people prefer sweet potatoes. My mom loves sweet potatoes. I'm more of a like mashed potato, like baked potato type of person, but she loves her sweet potatoes. She always has sweet potatoes at Thanksgiving. I don't really eat them personally. They're just not my thing. Like I will eat them if she makes them. But yeah. Oh goodness. I'm waiting for my friends to tell me it's time to go work on some stuff. Sup from Spain without the A? Bro, you spinning? Oh my goodness. We're actually gonna pull something up so I can just check something real quick while we're hanging out here. But yeah, no, I've been having a hard time finding film time, and I really want to film one thing before Thanksgiving so that I can edit it and have it out by Thanksgiving, hopefully. Or have it out on Thanksgiving, and it's gonna be about pumpkin pudding. But I think I have everything for the recipe. There's maybe like 1 or 2 things that I had at home that I don't have here. But like I brought the pudding stuff, I brought the canned pumpkin so I could just make it here. I need to find the time, and I'm hoping this weekend I'll have a bit of time. So I have a microbiology exam next week. But micro I don't really need to study for as much, you know? Oh my goodness. Like, at least not as much as I would for, like, physics. This last week, I really did not film a lot because I was up so late doing physics every single night. Like, I was coming back at my dorm at, like, 4 a.m. And, like, literally the other day, I got back as my roommate was waking up to go to her 5 a.m. practice. So... Like, I came back, I showered, and, like, I slept on the couch up until, like, I think, like, last night was the first night I got to sleep in my bed because I just did not have time to actually unpack and put things away. So this couch was literally my bed for the last, like, 8 days. But it's okay, it's comfy. I have, like, I had all my blankets out here, and, like, I had my pillows. It was a little bit uncomfy for, like, my legs because it's not quite big enough for me to be fully, like, stretched out with my legs. But, like, I would kind of, like, prop my legs up so I can have my legs, like, stretched out while sleeping out here. I don't think my roommate minded. Her dog definitely didn't mind, because that meant when my roommate got up to go to class or whatever, or practice, her dog would just come snuggle with me, because my bed's up higher, her dog really can't get on it. Because Scooby's a jumper, so I have my bed up pretty high, also so I can store a bunch of stuff under it, like his kennel. My side of the room is definitely still not very clean yet, but my bed is cleared off, and, like, clothes are put away. I feel like I'm just, like, yapping, but I'm trying to, like, think of interesting stuff for the live stream. I also just have not been very good about remembering to, like, sit down and eat a meal. Like, I would be lucky if I had, like, something other than, like, chips the whole day, or, like, chips in a single, like, like, one of those, like, big carrots. When I say single carrot, I don't mean, like, a baby carrot, I mean, like, a full-size carrot. Because, like, I was, like, constantly on the go in other people's dorms. This one day, we went to McDonald's, and oh my god, I literally got so much food. I was starving. And, like, I used my deals and whatnot, so it ended up being, like, kind of cheap. But I got, like, 2 drinks. I got, like, a milkshake because I was sad, and a Coke to help me stay awake. And I got, like, fries and, like, 2 burgers, but, like, one was a Big Mac and one was a double cheeseburger because I just wanted both for some reason. Like, I was starving. That was, like, my first actual meal that I had had in days. Because, again, and, like, or we would get something from late night, and I would, like, eat a little bit of it and then just shove it in the fridge. And I literally just finished all of my leftovers earlier for lunch, but I have leftovers from last night from a wing thing because I finally had time last night, and I went with my roommate to this restaurant that had, like, a Wing Monday type of deal. So I got, like, 12, like, bone-in wings for, like, a lot cheaper than they normally would have been. Next time I need to get the ones that are boneless, because apparently they're cheaper, but, like, I always eat bone-in, so I just got bone-in, but apparently the boneless are cheaper. Sorry, that was, like, such a long rant. Oh my goodness. I've started making study material for these review sessions that I hold during the end of the semester. And basically what it is I, like, reserve a room in the library, and I tell, like, everyone in the class that, like, hey, we're gonna have this review session at this time, and then this class's review session will be at this time. Stuff like that. Except the hours of the library are a little wonky this year because we don't have, like, weekend exams, and the library is gonna only be open from, like, 8 a.m. to, like, 4 p.m. on Saturdays still, but I think they really need to change that because we really need to be in there with our, like, classes studying. So Friday, I'm gonna reserve a room I have a room reserved from 1:30 until basically the time the library closes, 2 a.m. And because you can't reserve past 5, but we're just not gonna leave the room, and they can't kick you out if you don't leave when no one else has a reservation. And what we're gonna do basically is, like, I prepare all this study material. I have, like, Kahoots, Quizlets, Jeopardies. I'm making up, like, a Four Corners type of game, just so that we can, like, walk around. I gotta tell them, like, don't run. This isn't, like, a race. But, like, have, like, different answers in different corners be A, B, C, or D, you know? Just so that, like, we're not sitting the entire time. Because I also don't know how long this session's gonna be. Because if it really lasts that entire time, because obviously not everyone's gonna be there right at the start. We're gonna, like, have some floaters. We're gonna, like, probably want to go over some things a few times. Anatomy is gonna take a long time. And then I think physics and micro, I'm just throwing it to the wind. I'm probably just going to do, like, small groups, with just, like, a few people from the classes that I know. I don't even know if I'm going to be able to do it micro, because I really don't know anyone in that class. Like, I know people, but, like, I'm not, like, as close as I am. Well, a lot of them are in anatomy with me. It's just, it's different. I don't know how to explain that. I do sit next to this one girl, and I'll like ask her if she's got like a study group, and maybe I can like study with them. Cause I also, she doesn't let you keep your test, but you're allowed to like, it's still your test, so you can study it and like take pictures and stuff. So I like take pictures of all my tests. I write down all the questions, and I study those questions because she tends to like reuse them for the final. Or like you're allowed to like also write down the questions. She can't stop you from doing that. She just doesn't want you to keep it so that you can't give it to people. Or like people next year. I'm gonna be real, like, we're allowed to take, like, what's gonna stop me from giving, like, obviously, I'm not gonna give pictures to people and help them cheat. I might help them study because I'll know what they need to study and be like, oh, look at this topic, look at this topic. But, like, what would stop people from giving out the pictures of their test or the written questions? Like, she's seen me taking pictures of these. Like, yeah. I walked him a minute ago.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, he peed.
Okay. I have to use the restroom.
Go. But like, what is stopping people from like giving out the pictures of these exams or like the written down questions? Like, she's literally sat there as I took pictures of this. Like, obviously, it was already graded. I already had my grade. This was not like me taking pictures and getting answers or anything. This is after she graded it, she handed it back, you only get it for a certain amount of time, and then she takes it up, and then you could go to her office hours. She sat there and literally watched me go. I'm so confused on how that's different. Maybe she just doesn't want to lose the physical copy, and that's why, and maybe it's not a cheat. I don't know. It doesn't make sense to me, but it works for my studying, so I'll take it. I typically also end up like deleting whatever document I have the questions on so that people can't try and like take it from me after I'm done studying, after I'm done with the final. Because I've had people try to do that, and that's like so messed up. I've had people try to like get on my computer and steal study material because I make a lot of study material for some of my classes, especially classes like anatomy. Like, the closer they are in relation to my major, the more study material I'm gonna make, because like I want to study that the most. And I've had people try to get on my computer and steal my study material. Little did they know I actually got a password on my computer. Oh, my hair's not light brown, it's just faded red. It's also this lighting. But like, yeah, the lighting, because it's not like a clear light. But like, people have tried to get, like, I literally left my computer like in a study room, in a room, and went to go use the bathroom, came back, and someone who I knew was sitting there, like, had opened my computer, and I was like, what are you doing? And they're like, oh, I thought I would just like find the like study material that you were making. And I was like, I'm holding the review session tomorrow, like, you're fine. You do not need to be on my computer getting this right now. And I didn't even know that they were in the room. They were not in that room when I left. It's not like I was studying with them. Okay? I have maybe like one friend this entire school who I'm fine with going on my computer and getting material, and that's probably Lane because I help her study all the time. That's just normal. Or like even my roommate maybe. Like, again, my roommate wouldn't go on my laptop looking for study material. But like, my thing is I've got like passwords saved in here. No, I do have a safe password. They couldn't get on my laptop, but they were still sitting there trying to figure out my password. And like, because my smartass made it a anniversary of someone who I dated years ago, and they thought it was my current anniversary, and I got to sit there and laugh at them like a dumbass because no one knows what the past anniversary was at all. No one even gets close to the date, and it's the best thing in the world. Because they think they're so smart putting in my birthday, my mom's birthday, my dad's birthday, my brother's birthday, my anniversary, everything, even my graduation year. They never get it. But like, that's only for my laptop though. My phone is like something completely different. It's just because my laptop is so important that I need to make the password something so dumb that no one's gonna know what it is. But like, my thing is, my whole life's on my laptop, and like, it's also an invasion of privacy. I really don't have that much private stuff on here, except, you know, my medical records, because I have a patient portal for myself on here, and I have passwords for it because this is my personal laptop. And like I have like all my assignments, all my homework. I don't want people to use it to cheat. Like it's insane that someone would like do that. Like I've had people do that before. During one of those big study sessions, I basically was like, I think I was running like a Jeopardy game or something. Or no, I was giving them math problems because we were doing medication math, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna leave this problem up here, I'm gonna run to the restroom, I'll be right back. I was gone a total of 2 minutes, came back, someone was at my laptop. And I was like, hi, excuse me. The only one in this entire session who's allowed to do that is Lane, and Lane is not here right now. You should not be touching my laptop. Because it was not even someone I was close to. I was so annoyed. Like, you should not be at my laptop. Because my laptop wasn't like at a desk, it was up at the podium next to the computer that I also had stuff on. Like, the audacity of some people when I'm literally sitting there holding a study session for them and they're trying to get on my laptop. And it's like, I'm literally giving them the material. I'm literally emailing it out. They have no reason to be on my laptop. These are the same people though who like literally like bullied me and were like annoyed at me for like the dumbest stuff. For just calling people out for doing incorrect things in the rehab center, so why am I not surprised? But yeah, like also my laptop's got like all my YouTube stuff on it. It's got like bank information, like etc etc etc. And like obviously I'm a college student, I really don't have that much that they could take from me, but what little I have is mine. And it's insane. Like, excuse me, that is mine. Yeah, exactly. It's so, oh my god, it's insane. But like, the same thing is with my brother. He wanted to read my messages between me and my ex after we broke up and literally was trying to take my phone from me. And like, that's such an invasion of privacy. Keep in mind, I was an adult. I think I was like 18 or 19 when this was happening. Oh my god. That is my personal life, my relationship. He gets mad if I so much as like glance over while he's messaging someone. He wanted to go through my messages. And like, I'm sorry, but no. Like, there's nothing crazy on there. And it was mostly like arguments, but it was still very personal to me because it was an argument that I had had that led to me breaking up. Like, could you imagine how insane that is? Like, it's actually insane. Like, yes, it's not something bad, it's not something inappropriate, but it's extremely personal. And, like, heart-wrenching. Like, I don't want someone else reading all that. Like, oh my gosh. It's, like, oh god, people are just insane. Like, my parents even stood up for me at that point because, like, I'm an adult, and it's my phone, and it was my breakup that he wanted to read. My brother's older than me, like, it's insane. Getting a message on Snap, so I gotta pull it up. It's just Joshua. I sent him pictures of it. I was in a lab earlier, we were doing an, like, not like an autopsy, what is it called? Dissection. What is up with people and thinking that, like, they can just touch other people's technology? Like, I don't like that. like, my brother, like, I don't get why he's like, I want to read your messages between you and your boyfriend. It was making it such a deal that, like, I didn't want him to know. And it was also, like, because, again, this was around the time that we were breaking up. I can't exactly remember if we had already broken up or if we were in the process of breaking up. So I'm going to go between calling him ex and boyfriend because I don't even remember what was happening at the time. But, like, I just remember he wanted to read stuff that, like, again, not inappropriate, not bad, just personal. And, like, why? And, like, he made it such a big deal that I didn't want him to do that. And I'm just like, because you're not owed that. Like, I don't understand. There are so few things in this world where if you try to mess with it, I'm gonna be mad. And those things are literally, one, my grades. If you try to mess up my grades, you try to lie about my grades, anything with my grades, I will fight on that. Two, my privacy on my phone and my computer, because that's pretty much the only privacy you get as a college student, because, like, again, I got a roommate, like, come on, guys. I want my privacy. And, like, even then, it's just because, like, again, nothing bad. Just personal information, including medical information. No. Just no. Like, if someone needs to know something, I'm gonna tell them or I'm gonna send it to them. They can chill. And then, oh my god, what was even the third thing? I think the third thing was, like, my pillow. Like something with my pillow. I don't like people touching my pillow. Like, if my roommate moves it, that's, like, one thing. But, like, I mean, like, someone who, like, went into my dorm and took my pillow.
I only have left tomorrow.
Nice.
So instead of getting up at 5, actually leaving at 5, I will be going by 7 to 8, so I'll just have to wake up.
You're going to hear me ranting to my viewers about the many, many times I've had people try to, like, steal my laptop for study material, even though I send it out to them.
Seriously?
Not, like, steal my laptop, but I've walked in on people trying to get on my laptop.
Oh, that's so
I
fucking
left it during one study session to go run and use the restroom while they were trying to figure out a math problem, and I came back to someone, like, trying to look at my laptop, and I was like, excuse me, there's only 2 people in here authorized to use that laptop, and I know you are not one of them.
Yeah.
Why didn't I just get a message asking if I'm dead yet? Yeah, that's a great way of asking how I'm doing. I'm just gonna say I'm busy.
Did you get dinner?
No, I did not.
Do you want to take a little break and go get dinner with me?
Yes, because this live stream's, like, dead.
Yeah, that's fair.
I haven't been working that much, but, like, there's not too much work to do right now. I'm waiting for Delaney to tell me about we didn't do the, bye guys, I gotta go eat. Wow.